Hey, what's happening? It's Mike Hussey, and we were here with season 2 of Skull Session, episode 2. I'm Mike Hussey, like I just said, and this is my boy.
Rich Tierney, welcome.
And
Season
you know,
2.
we got we got some funny stuff to talk about today.
Yeah, as always.
Nothing, no, we're not really a serious podcast. We don't try and hit
No.
the political or whatever. Who cares?
Well, I think picking on, like, posting on Spotify, you had to pick, like, a category, and I think the most closely in line was, like, political commentary, and I was like, I don't really know if that covers that, especially today with
Yeah,
some of the
but yeah,
stories
I mean,
we got, but
was there a section for just like humor or funny or you know
right.
what I mean? But our first three,
Idiotry.
yeah, but our first three were back around zero, so you know what I mean.
Yeah, well,
So that's sort of whatever. We got away from
there's
that, but
plenty of
still,
people seriously commenting on politics. I don't
right,
really
right,
think they
and
care
and
what we say or do.
and I don't I don't know shit about any of them. So whatever me and you think, we only think between each other. It's not going to make a difference one way or the other anyway.
Yeah, I
You know what I
listen
mean?
to, and you have to listen to a bunch of Sean Ryan podcasts
I
because
do.
I
I
think he
listen to that
gets
guy.
good.
He's great.
He's great, but he gets like some serious guests on. Like he had one woman on talk. She was a urologist and talking about like men's health,
Oh,
sexual health
really?
issues. Yeah, and women too. And like I'm like, yeah, we never get
Yeah.
anybody on like that.
No,
You
no.
know.
You know what, dude?
Well, maybe one day, right? You never know.
Yeah, yeah. But still, I mean,
Yeah.
that's weird that he even got her on as a guest. You
Well,
know what I
he's
mean?
had a
That's
bunch of different people on lately. You know, usually it's some kind of
well,
dark.
dude. I posted something yesterday on Facebook because I was watching Sean Ryan and he's
Yeah.
interviewing this guy, a professor. They found the two wrecks of these two destroyers. One was called the Johnston, and I forget what the other one was called. It was the first Medal of Honor given during World War II, and it was the captain of one of the ships was an American Indian guy. So he was not only was he an American Indian, he got the first Medal of Honor in the Navy during World War II. But it was these two like destroyers, and they were like protecting ships behind them, like because they were getting sunk, and they came across the whole Japanese fleet. These two little destroyers. So instead of turning around, this guy Johnson went after them. So, bro, that aircraft carrier, the Yamamoto, that was like the biggest one,
Yeah, Japanese.
that was there, and like battleships and all this other stuff. And these crazy bastards chased them, did so much damage to them, sunk two of their battleships, and they got taken down by the Yamamoto. But they said that as they were sinking, these guys were still loading shells into the guns, shooting at the aircraft carrier and stuff. And since they went where these boat ships went down and sank with these hundreds of sailors on it, they went into this like trench, like almost like the Mariana Trench, and they're in pristine condition. And they brought them up like pristine because they're so deep that there's no oxygen down there. So it looks like the day they went underwater. So it's pretty cool. So they're bringing them up, they're restoring them, and they're going to be at, in some museum in the States somewhere. But
Cool.
besides being a cool story, how psycho these were. And they said that the last radio message was the radio guy, even though they were sinking, he goes, there's nothing else we can do. They're getting away. Crazy bastards. Yeah. Talking about the service, you had brought up something before. What did you bring up that tell me.
the
What were we talking
the
about?
major?
Oh my God, bro.
What
What a
the hell?
psycho. What a psycho.
Yeah,
I don't know if Richie was in the service, but I
well, I
literally just
wasn't in
learned
the
about
service
this.
with this guy.
He wasn't under this freak. But anyway, the psycho Major Blaine McGraw was a gynecologist
Gynecologist.
and was taking pictures and videos of every patient that he saw.
They think every patient. I
And they
think
think everybody, and
20.
he's busted.
Yeah, I mean, he was in Hawaii, was at Hickam at the hospital there. And then he was in Fort Hood and then some other hospital in Texas. So
How
it's
did
been
he
going
get
on for
caught?
years.
How did he get caught, this crazy prick?
I think some woman, I think he went one step beyond and started like doing shit he shouldn't be able to do during the exam.
Gotcha.
I think they didn't really say. I think it's still under, like, investigation, and somebody filed a formal complaint, and then they found the shit on his phone,
Oh my god.
like videos and pictures and stuff.
Fucking psychopath. My
Yeah.
god. But, too, how old is this guy?
They didn't list at least what I said, it didn't list his age. There was a couple of articles, and it was in on the mainstream media outlets, and there's like there's 25 women that have come forward right
Yeah,
now.
oh, there's
I'm sure
hundreds.
all these women that had this guy as a doctor now are like, I wonder if that guy's got a picture of me, you
Right,
know?
right,
Yeah.
right, and I don't know. We're men, so I don't know. Is there ever a point you were at the gynecologist where they gotta put you under?
No, but you know, uh,
It doesn't matter if the guy's got a fucking camera on it. Jeez, that is so fucked up.
I mean, again, never been in there for an exam or anything,
Right,
but I'm
exactly.
pretty sure like you like leaning back, and
Oh, yeah, I'm
that guy
sure,
was probably
yeah.
like, hold on a
Oh,
minute,
yeah, yeah, hold on. Can you close your eyes a second?
you
Oh, yeah.
close
Look
your eyes and count to 10. Am I
look
going
out
under
there.
anesthesia? No, I just need to take some pictures.
That's my favorite bird. Look out the window.
Right.
Oh my god. Oh, they're gonna crucify he should be. He should be shot, this fucker.
Yeah,
Jesus
I'm telling you.
Christ.
And you're like a doctor. I mean, not that it's ever right, but like you would expect that for some perv in like a gym or something. Like you always get
Right,
these
right, right.
people, all of a
Yes,
sudden they
yeah,
find like a camera hanging
right.
out through
Or those
the
cycles under the
ceiling.
skirt, cycles, yeah, that they catch them on the subway and all that shit. Oh,
Yeah.
it's yeah, come on.
I
Oh
remember
my god.
getting, not even military, but like years ago, one of these buildings that we worked in, as electrician, they did a lot of like models came in. It was some lingerie, like underwear bra company that had an office there, and they used to do a lot of photo shoots. And then they'd be women would be naked. They would be changing. One of the fucking building guys knew, the engineers knew like this, one area like mechanical room that was off center that he could like look down
Right.
in there. And he never told anybody or anything, because he didn't want anybody to know. But was he taking pictures? Yeah, I think he did with a regular camera, because I don't even know if camera phones
Yeah,
were that big of
right,
a deal
right,
back then.
right.
But they caught him because he hit something and it fell like on the
Ah,
ceiling. And then they were
but
like,
still,
"Hey,
dude, what I mean, come on.
yeah,
I mean, you got a daughter, I got a daughter, it just I don't know. I'm not a perv like that, dude. It's like, what's crazy? You remember Bobby Barno? Like
yeah,
we put I was a foreman at 4 Times Square. We put the security system in there. And Condé Nast, the magazine, on the guy had like 11th floor. This guy Cy Newhouse. But anyway, it was 11 women's magazines. So we would put the security. We were there at the end. They were moved in and everything, and then the whole day, it was just the whole place was just filled with beautiful women because it's all just models coming in for, they had photo shoot areas and everything. But one time they had a problem because a lot of the doors had big magnetic, those old school locks on them, magnetic locks. So me and Bobby go up there. We're in this room. And we got the keypad off and stuff like that. And this door opens, and like 30 of these girls run in, and they have to change for whatever what the next part of the show was. Every single one of them, bro, starts taking their clothes off. And we said, "Oh, we'll go outside." They go, "We don't care." I said,
yeah."
"No way, I'm not getting caught in here, man. Are you kidding me?" But
Well, they
like,
probably got to do it
bro,
all the time.
they do it. It just worked for them. You know what I mean?
Mm.
And so we just left, and it was like,
But you weren't
"What?
taking pictures.
No, no, hold on."
Hold on
I
a
think I
minute.
dropped some. Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's just I don't know. But
I'm
bro,
waiting to see what's going to happen to this guy, because it's like UCMJ, Uniform Code of Military Justice.
mm,
So I'm fairly certain that the penalty is going to be higher, but it's not like death penalty or nothing. The guy's going to get like busted in rank, sent to like Leavenworth for God knows how many years.
oh, he's done, dude.
His
He is
license will be
done.
suspended for sure.
Suspended. Like anybody go back to him. I swear there's no cameras in there anymore.
Right.
Oh my God. Fuck that guy. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. But like you said, even if you went to him once and had an exam,
You're going
you're
to
gonna think you're
turn
on
your name
film.
in. because you
Right,
don't
right,
know. Because obviously
right.
you didn't know up till this time.
Wow. That is
But anyway,
fucking
I seen
insane.
that come
That is
across
insane.
on one of the
I didn't even
sites.
know that. Richie actually Richie just told me that. I said, "I swear to God, I never even heard of that." That is
Well, I'm
crazy.
sure.
The other crazy thing you talked about, that chick falling asleep on the train.
Yes, and I laugh because
I
that
thought it was
train
a
is
fucking bus, bro,
no,
at
man,
first
that
when I
trim
seen the
was
video.
it was in San Francisco, and that's like
Yeah,
New
I
York
was on that.
City, has, like, subways, so they're bigger trains and all, but, like, San Fran and when I was living in Dallas, they have the DART, the light rail,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and they same thing, they have, like, a conductor on there. It's not automated, which, I mean, it isn't in the city either, but, uh, she fell asleep. There's a
Right.
video out
A
there.
fu
I mean,
and
I'll
a
have to
on a
link the
fuck
video on the
driving a train.
dri
Do you see the and she blew by a stop because you see
yeah, blew
they
through
showed the
everything, and
car
then
by
she
the
woke up almost like, like out of nowhere, like hitting the rumble strip on the side of the road, and
and
she's
she
like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm
what'd
sorry."
she do? Did she slam on the brakes?
She
Because
hit.
people went
Yeah, she
flying.
did. She hit on the brakes to slow down. I mean, I know.
Because
I
that
remember
thing, dude, bro, that was
flying
cruising. Yeah, it had to be
because
going
I know the
70.
subways there's limiters. Like if you come into the station too
Right,
fast,
right. Yeah, yeah,
it'll
yeah.
automatically lock the brakes or it'll slow
Yeah,
it
yeah.
down or whatever. But who knows with the light rail? And those things are scary because in Dallas too, and you've seen on the video, it's like ground level. In Dallas, it's elevated, and then sometimes it's just ground level, and they got like stops for the cars, and cars go through the fucking sign all the time. People like, oh,
Yeah,
screw
yeah,
this, and
yeah. Yeah,
then the
right.
train bangs into them. But
Right.
I'll I'll have to
Yeah,
dig up a
I
copy of that
seen
and
that.
put it on the show notes because I was just like, come
Yeah,
on,
it was
man.
crazy, dude.
Yeah.
And I thought it was a bus. I'm like, all right, not that you could fall asleep driving a bus, but a train. Holy shit. I was, yeah,
Hmm.
because you know what's crazy? I mean, I take the subway all the time. I was on a 4 train a week ago, and dude, this thing was cooking. Like even people were going, wow, this guy's going. I mean, you could just tell, especially the subway. You go by the lights every 10 feet. It's going, whoop, 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 whoop. I'm
Yeah.
going, holy shit, this guy is flying. I had one guy goes, my man must be in a hurry. And
Right.
like
A
we
hurry
just
to go
made it.
where?
It was, oh, you know what it was? I went to my daughter's and I made it back. Dude, I got the 723 in Stanford. I was standing in Grand Central, walked downstairs, and I was home in an hour. And the train, whatever, it just worked. Yeah, yeah, that's insane. That's insane. I mean, she's another one. What are
Yeah.
you doing? What do you do? Go to, get suspended, and you ever gonna
They
be let driving a train
no.
again?
Well, I'm sure they're gonna piss test you, if that means
Oh
anything,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
and they'll
yeah.
drag you and take you off, and they're not gonna fire it. They'll put it through
I
some
mean, who
how to
knows?
s how to stay awake on the job
Who knows?
counseling.
Like, maybe they asked her to do a double. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Yeah. Who the fuck? Yeah. But still, I mean, you got hundreds of fucking lives in your hands.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's gets tired at work. I
Yeah.
mean, I just wouldn't be tired, like, driving a train,
Or a
you know what I mean?
truck. Right.
Or a truck. Yeah, right. I mean,
But
you
and
know?
I mean, she fell asleep.
Yeah,
The other stupid accident. You see people texting that one truck driver, he killed all those people. Like,
yeah.
everybody was just stopped on the road and he plowed into like 3 cars and a van. He killed a bunch of people and he was texting. Looked up, you heard him go, "Oh shit." And too late.
Well, that was, like, big in Texas. Like, I'm not all on, like, all these laws and shit like that. Just have some common sense, right? But I don't think, and I could be wrong, that there was any, like, hands-free law in the state. Like, you could but what I'm getting at is most people I would be driving, and now it's super convenient having CarPlay or Android Auto or even
Right, right.
Bluetooth. Like, that you used to have to take a call and, like, what are you gonna do, right? You got it on your up to your head. But you see some people in, like, a brand new Benz, and they've got the
Texting.
phone up on their head.
Right,
or they're
right,
texting. Now, also, like, say you and I back and forth, and it'll come in as a text. Do you want to reply? Yeah. You just say, go fuck yourself, Mike. Is that what
right,
you want to say?
right.
Yeah, reply. Like, you don't have
Yeah.
to have the thing in
Right.
front of you,
You
but
don't,
people
yeah, you
still
don't
do
gotta
it.
look down. Yeah,
They're
I
like
know.
on like this talking into their phone. Like, I know
Yeah,
for sure you've got a 2025, whatever it is. It's got Android Auto or Apple CarPlay
bro.
for sure.
Yeah. I mean, if you got a car that's 15 years old, you have all that
Yeah,
shit. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
I
Come
know.
on. It just, yeah, I see my friend does it. He drove me up to the Bronx the other day. I'm like, dude, put it over your fuck. You're going to get pulled over. Just
Well,
pick, hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? I'm like, are you
in
crazy?
Texas, nobody got pulled over, but yeah,
Right, right,
people would be like, not. You could see them coming at you, and you notice they didn't even see you. They're
right.
not
Not
even
even
paying
looking, not
attention.
even paying attention. Right, right. Yeah, I know.
How how you making out up there with daylight savings time? Dark as
Dude, does
shit
it
at 4 o'clock.
suck? Doesn't it suck?
It's an hour lighter of more light down here. It was in Texas too. Like,
An
you're
hour of more
dark at
light.
by 4:30,
Quarter to five, it's fucking midnight here. Yeah.
right? Yeah, it's an hour later here. Like, if you look at what pull up a thing of when the sun sets, forget about what time
Right.
it is on the clock. It's usually like, just because the way the sun
Oh,
moves, it's an hour
what do
later
you,
further
because you're in
south.
Florida. Got you. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Which is, dude, I'll take an hour.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know.
it's because I don't know where I was the other day. I I thought it was like 10:30. It was like 20 to 8. It's
Oh,
like
I know. I used to
it's
hate that
crazy.
shit. Like, 4
And
o'clock.
I took a long walk yesterday and I left here at 3 and came back at 5:30 and it just like throws you all off, man. It's just I don't know. It never really bothered me like when we worked it really sucked.
Oh, it sucked
You
'cause you'd be
left and
leaving in the morning, it'd
yeah.
be dark,
And
and
seven
before you
o'clock.
even came
Remember we
home.
used to have safety meetings at the plant. It was barely light out yet.
Yeah,
Having a
I
safety
know.
meeting. Don't get
Yeah,
hurt
and
today.
it'd be pitch black out.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. Going along with that, it's already like Christmas already here with all the the shit we were talking about before. Like it's
Yeah.
I was in a store with Elise the other day. Christmas music blasting already. Come on.
I mean,
Yeah.
it gets earlier and earlier. I mean, I don't care. I'm not well, I shouldn't. Yeah, it's like one of those things, people gotta put their stuff up. I think it should be like December 1st, you know?
Yeah, well, I see we walked by an apartment the other day on 3rd Avenue. There was somebody had their tree up already
Yeah.
in the fucking window. Like it's yeah, like I mean, whatever. Who knows what people got their reasons, but
I mean,
I don't know. Like you said, it's just earlier and earlier.
yeah, down here, like, I think in here, the HOA, I think it's like the beginning of December. Like, you can't put them up, and you gotta take them down at a certain time,
Which
which,
is good.
yeah, I bet that's what I was talking to you about, that Tyndall Air Force Base. People wanted to put up their Christmas decorations already, like, at the beginning of November, and, uh and that's down here, and then,
Yeah, yeah.
they went crazy, "You can't do that," and everybody went ballistic. "It's not fair," and it's right here in the rules, like, even down here, it's in the HOA rules, like,
Right, right,
it's
right.
gotta be a month before Christmas and down
I mean,
a
well, you
week
don't
after
know.
New Year's.
This is your first Christmas. Do people start, doing that whole stupid shit where they try and outdo their neighbor? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it'll get like that in here, but this
Yeah.
past Saturday, that went in St. Augustine, every year is the big, Night of Lights. St. Augustine's the oldest city in the US, like, it was a Spanish city.
Gotcha.
They have all these lights that, and they lit them, this past Saturday, and they stay lit now till the 2nd week in January. It's just tons of people down there walking around and checking shit
Well,
out.
it's a festival, right?
It's a
So
festival, yeah.
yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's cool. But, again,
You know, good.
it's the 2nd week in November, you know?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It was Christmas orientated
It's centered around Christmas.
in the
The
beginning of
the
November.
premise behind the Night of Lights is supposed to be the Spanish tradition of putting candles in the window to simulate, like, Joseph looking for a place with Mary.
God,
They seen a light in the
yeah, but
window, and that
he
was at
wasn't
the
looking
inn.
in November. You
Yeah,
know what
well,
I
we
mean?
we don't know if he was, and it wasn't
Joey
like a
wasn't
million
looking in
lights and
November. Right, yeah, that's
people
somebody,
walking
you're
around
lucky you
drinking
seen it
beer and
fucking yeah, you were lucky you seen a flame back then.
right, and that leaded into the whole 40, the big parking garage down there, is usually $20 for the day, and now during Night of Lights, it's $40.
Oh, of course, yeah, they could rape you for no reason.
Well, if you're a
Yeah,
county resident, you can fill out this form and you can get in there for $3 anytime, but if you're not, welcome. It's almost like New York.
welcome, it's
Welcome, it's
40, yeah.
$40.
Oh, yeah, well, oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
we went to a show the other night. We joined this thing, some app, and you know, they don't none of these shows want empty seats. So we went to see this show called Pygmalion, which is awesome by George Bernard Shaw, and it was phenomenal, bro. We paid $8. You know what I
yeah.
mean? We sat in $95 seats. Yeah, it
You
was
can't beat
awesome.
that.
No, hell
What
no, it was great.
I mean, especially the
Yeah,
price of concerts now. Like, I've been looking because Foreigners gonna tour in the spring and play, like, all of the album 4 and 4, and, like, Lou Graham's gonna be singing, and, they're playing at the St. Augustine Amphitheater, but, like, general admission tickets, like, $150,
dude, I
and
just
yeah,
got Elise. Elise loves Sting, right? I mean, I like the guy too. I've actually seen him a couple times, and I like the Police. But anyway, so for her birthday, Sting is playing in some casino around here, and we got two balcony seats, 2 bills apiece. Balcony, 200 apiece.
yeah.
You know what the orchestra was? $700 ticket. Sting, who just
Well
sold his mansion on Central Park West in a private selling for $50 million. But
well, I
it's a
mean, that's
venue
how
too.
people make their money now because you're not making money on album sales.
Right, right.
These guys
Yeah,
gotta tour,
right.
so
We
I
seen him
guess
right here, like the Gramercy, and it was by invitation, and at least like won by some lottery, and it was just it was Sting and his backup band and like 100 people. It was phenomenal. Played for three
and a
hours.
mosh pit.
No, no mosh pit. Talk about mosh pits, dude. Everybody, you got to check out this guy called Alex the Destroyer. It's if you like metal, you'll love this guy. But anyway, he had the biggest mosh pit ever done, and it was somewhere in Norway. There were like 30,000 people at this thing, and he got off the stage, walked down the middle of the crowd, separated them. So there was like 20 feet between the guy, ran back up on the stage and started this insane song. And when he did the countdown and the song started, he does that psycho scream into the mic. 15,000 people on each side. It was like fucking, it was like Braveheart, bro. They all just
Yeah.
like slammed into each other. And then the music started playing. It was phenomenal. I mean, we would have done it if we were 18, but yeah, oh, it was so Alex the Destroyer. If you're a metalhead, check
Yeah,
that freak out
check it
because he
out.
is great.
I never
Yeah.
I never got that whole mosh pit thing. Not that I'm
No,
not into metal.
we did it a couple
Yeah.
times when we were younger, but bro, so you can get elbowed in the face and destroy your whole night
Yeah,
in one
I
second.
wanna punch somebody in the
Yeah.
face, like, when they come and hit me like
Yeah,
that.
it's like so yeah, it was. I loved watching it.
Yeah,
My nephew does it. My nephew Chris, he still goes to shows and marshes. Yes, good for him.
yeah,
I don't
crazy
know.
stuff.
I'd do it if I did marsh. I'd leave it a fucking ambulance now if I did a marsh pit at
Oh, forget
66
it.
years old. Oh yeah.
I'm guessing that
Ah.
some people go out for shows and still do it, depend on who's
Oh, they still
playing,
do it.
right?
Yeah, I've been to shows still that they do it. Hell yeah, they were doing it at who the hell did I see last year? Accept. They were doing it at Accept,
Really? I wouldn't even
and
think
they're
that
from
was
the
like a
80s.
moshable band, yeah. Because I
Some of their
remember that
songs
was the
were pretty
weirdest
wild.
thing going out to the West Coast when I was in the Army. I was out at Fort Lewis in Washington and leaving, at 18 from the East Coast. And like all we listened to was metal, old school stuff, Zeppelin and Black Sabbath and Iron Maiden, Judas Priest, Def
Right,
Leppard.
right.
Nobody, nobody mosh pitted and nobody
No, no,
danced. Like,
no, no,
there was
no,
no like even
dance. Come
yeah,
on.
right. Like that
What?
was like so then
Okay.
they get out to the West Coast and you go out on the weekend and all these clubs had a lot of new wave stuff was coming out then like
Flock of
OMD and
seagulls. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, that kind of shit. Or it was big on the East Coast and you go in these clubs and people are dancing and you're like, well, I don't know how to
We don't
do
belong
that.
here.
Like
Yeah.
we just cracked a cold beer and like
Sorry.
put on like
Yeah.
Judas Priest or something,
Yeah,
you know.
we'd be the only 8 guys in there with leather jackets on.
Yeah. But
Like,
whatever. I mean,
no, we're not cool.
you catch on quick, but that was on the
Yeah,
West
exactly.
Coast. That was big, you know, like
Yeah, yup.
83 to 87. It was all that. A lot of those West Coast new wave bands or um, even English shit that came out that were on the East Coast. You didn't listen to that. If you put that on at a party, somebody would break the record
Oh,
and
yeah,
throw
yeah.
a beer bottle
What
at you or
who put
something.
this shit on? Yeah, right, right. Yeah.
Right?
Hey,
Yeah.
well, listen, while we're on the subject of bands, I promised a couple of my boys I'd throw in a Bronx neighborhood story. So
You gotta.
without further ado, we were all going to a show. I remember this is what I remember. It was me, Billy Carroll, little Joey, little Joey Ortez, my brother Brian. I don't know. There was like 8 of us. But anyway, we got on the one train at 2:30 first, right? We switched. We were going to the, I don't know where the fuck we were going. I think we were going to Palladium. But anyway, we switched at 168 to the A train. And on the A train, from 125th to 59th Street is express. So, bro, we are drinking on the train and smoking. Everybody smoked cigarettes back then. And we're going crazy. But so we're pulling into 59th Street and we see all these cops. We're going, oh my God, where are all these cops? And I mean, my hair was down to my shoulders. Everybody had long hair. So the door opens and we look out the door and a cop grabs me by my hair and pulls me out of the door. And we all get pulled out. We all get handcuffed. Get brought downstairs. They take the handcuff off and we got all the beer, I think, on the fucking desk of the sergeant, right? But we had all, I don't know, we took like mescaline or something. But so we're all laughing. But anyway, the fucking the cop had all the beer there, and he says, "Empty your pockets." And so we empty our pockets, and oh my God, all the shit they find, it was crazy. And so we had like 2 6s, right? There was a bit, two bottles in a 6 pack. So the cop scooped up all the drugs that he found and dumped them into the 6 pack, right? So he's just talking and talking, and my friend Billy, God rest his soul, was there and he had a Rush shirt on. He's just sitting there. He's just laughing his ass off. And the cop's like, what is wrong with you? What the fuck is wrong with you? Why can't you stop laughing? He goes, because right now I'm having a rush. And he points to his fucking t-shirt. So we get up. He goes, listen, you knuckleheads. He goes, just get out of here and promise you won't get back on the train and blah, blah, blah. And so we get up and dude, it was great. We're all like shaking hands. So Billy goes, hey, since we're not going to take the train and we're going to walk there, is it all right if we take a few beers? And now it's like just everybody's milling around. So he takes 4 beers, puts them on top of the 6 pack that the cop put all the drugs in. And he goes, all right, take it easy. And we walk back out of the fucking precinct with all the fucking shit that they took off us and got back on the A train and went to the concert. I think it was Blue Oyster Cult, actually. That was a good neighborhood story. My man Billy. I won't even tell any more Billy stories. I got about 30 of them. But yeah, that was
So how was
my
going home
friends.
later?
Oh, I don't remember any of that, dude. I don't remember who we seen. We used to we used to know a good friend of ours, Georgie Novato, was a mailman. So he was delivering mail once on the 79th Street boat basin. George was a Puerto Rican dude. And he came up to us one day in the park because we used to bring my stereo down, plug it into the lamppost, and listen to music, right? Blast music in the park. And George came out and he's like, hey, man, I just moved here. Can I hang out with you guys? And then he was just hanging out with us. But anyway, he's delivering mail on the 79th Street boat basin. And he hears, like, say, Judas Priest coming from this boat. So this guy comes out, real long hair. And George goes, hey, man. me and my friends love that music. He goes, "Oh, my name's Chris Williams, and I'm a promoter for Rock Hotel. Anytime you want to go to a show, ask me." Bro, we used to go to so many shows, and we would not only would we go to shows, we would get VIP joy. We'd walk to the front of the line to like the ticket booth, and we'd say we're on the list, and it'd say George the mailman +5, and we go right in. I don't know how many. We must have went to 20 shows like that. Sitting with Axl Rose one
That's
day, it was crazy. Rick Ocasek from the Cars, we were sitting with one day. It was pretty. Yeah, we used to know somebody in the Palladium. We used to know somebody in the Garden. I seen Zeppelin 4 nights in a row. Four
that's
nights in a
crazy,
row,
right?
dude. Yeah, 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 yeah.
And that's
You
back when
better for
seats weren't that expensive either.
right. You know what we used to do, bro? We would like have a stub from a Ranger game, and everybody at the ticket takers were all on the take. So we'd have $5 under the ticket stub. Hand the guy five. He would take the five and just let you go through.
Yeah,
It
before
was
you had
great.
computer tickets and scanning
Right, before
shit
you
and
scanned them,
everything.
right, yeah, of course, right, so, this
Yeah.
guy went home with a couple hundred, we got in to see a show for $5, and you went up to the blue seats and sat somewhere, nobody gave a shit, you know? It
Yeah.
was good times.
You gotta love it.
What
What do
else we're gonna
we got
bullshit about?
upcoming next week? Thanksgiving,
Yeah,
right?
keeping it slow this year, going to Danielle's, I went there the other day, Monday, just to see the babies. It was great,
Yeah.
dude, because Danielle went and did a bunch of stuff, just me and the baby stayed home. It was great, and my other grandson, Leo, Kyle, my son-in-law and Leo went up to I think they were in Pennsylvania for a tournament, and I hit him up yesterday, and I said, how'd Leo do? He said, "Skated great, got 7 goals, I think 6 assists." So,
Nice.
hockey family, those guys, the McDonald's, they are a hockey crew. Dad was
Yeah,
a
we're
pro,
just
brother
hanging
was
out
a
here.
pro. Yeah, so, hey. Yeah,
Um,
what else? Bro, did you see any of those
Gabrielle's coming
videos?
in.
The guy makes some in Texas that they blow up like from all these sports privates. Have you seen any of these videos? Like on
Yes,
YouTube
I
or
have.
anything?
Yeah,
How great is that?
yeah.
How great is that, dude?
It's
You know?
awesome. Yeah,
Yeah. Fuck these people.
yeah,
And they act pissed.
yeah.
I'm gonna sue you. No, you're not. No, you're not. Yeah, some of them are crazy. I mean, they're like one guy got in trouble because he was putting flashbang grenades in him. People were getting hurt. But I like when they go into their car, they open the box and the paint explodes with the glitter in their car or the dye, whatever the hell it is,
You
exploding. Yeah, it's good.
you might have been able to get away with a lot more than that, like, years back, but now you're right, somebody will sue you. Like, here they are stealing your package, and something happens,
Right.
and then like, "Oh, well, he had an IED and he fucked me up, now I'm gonna sue you and,
Right, right.
take your
I mean, a
house or
lot of
something."
them. I mean, the ones that are great are the ones it's either some kind of like some dye that just you must be able to hose it off your porch because why some of them I think it's the AI because it's like a gallon of paint pouring on people like why are you gonna even deal with that? You know what I mean? But the ones that are just like that it's either like rainbow colored or blue or purple and it just woof and it covers you head to toe in a
Yeah,
split
like they put on
second.
the money,
Right,
like they
exactly.
put on the
Exactly. Yeah,
money in the
exactly. Like
bank.
a flash. Yeah, right, exactly. But yeah. But like you said, somebody will get hurt because they have a couple people have fallen down the stairs. You know what I mean? So now,
Oh, I'm
do
sure.
you have a civil suit, even though you're going there to steal something? I mean, it's like these people that shoot the people that are robbing a house, thinking they shouldn't have shot. Oh, he was a good kid. I'd shoot him because he was
Yeah.
kicking my front door in. That's why I shot him. You know?
I remember working with this psycho, like, years back. Again, you might not have got in trouble, lived I think he lived in the Bronx somewhere, or maybe the Bronx or Brooklyn, cruddy neighborhood, and he had a pickup truck, with a cap on the back. Which why would you put anything in the back there that you wanted? Remember back in the days of crack in the city, like you couldn't even leave
Oh yeah,
change in the front of your
nothing,
car.
nothing, nothing.
Like over
My
by the
car got hit
apprentice
a few
school, people
times.
just smash your window for $1 worth of change. So this guy's leaving like stuff in the back of his pickup, and all's that the back, unless you got another lock, it's just like a shitty little lock. You can almost
Yeah,
rip
just a
it, and
yeah.
people are stealing his shit. So he makes he makes some kind of like pipe bomb thing. Like he takes it, he's making it at work, fucking with the steam fitters like threader and the black pipe, and it's I want to say it was like 1 inch or whatever. Puts a cap on the end and rigs it up so that there's a switch on the door, and the thing explodes. And I'm like, you're gonna kill somebody. And
Right,
he came
right.
in like over after the weekend. He's like, yeah, some fucker tried to break into my truck, and you know, there's blood all over the side of it now, and the guy ran off. I'm like, I was like, all right,
Yeah,
whatever,
you're
man. Like
lucky.
I didn't see it, so he could have been bullshitting.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah,
the guy
yeah.
probably opened the thing and exploded in his face and glass all over
Right.
him from the
Yeah, right.
explosion.
Cut to
You know,
shreds. I'm surprised the guy didn't fill the little
yeah,
pipe with ball bearings or something. You know what I mean?
right, yeah.
Like, yeah,
Well,
staples.
yes,
Yeah, it's I don't know,
yeah. So I'm
but
like, maybe,
know,
maybe just don't do that.
and
Leave
it's I
stuff in the
mean,
back of
in
your truck.
at any given time when I go to the lobby of this building here on 26th Street, there's 30 packages downstairs, and I mean, I've never, the only time I've not gotten one is if they brought it to the wrong building. You know what I mean? And I've just walked next door and got it. But I mean, how simple, just do your fucking job. The address is on the it's on the package, guy. How could you bring it next door? You know
Yeah,
what I mean? Dude, there's
and
been
there's
an ironing
cameras
board.
everywhere now.
Ru- No, this building has zero cameras. They're up,
Like the
but they
Louvre,
don't work. Yeah, yeah.
like the
Yeah, like
French
the
museum. They stole
did
all
you
that
oh,
shit,
did
and
you
they're like, "Oh, we
see
didn't have cameras." I'm like,
that
"What do
they
you mean
left
you
they
didn't have
left
cameras?"
they
You
left
know?
an extension ladder out? Those guys
Yeah.
like like
It had to be an
it's
inside
not an
job. I didn't
inside
hear
job.
anything
They
else
left
about it.
the dude. They left the 40-foot
Yeah.
ladder out. That was on the camera. The 40-foot ladder. Here come the guys
Right.
all dressed in black, right up there. Oh yeah, but we don't have cameras on the inside.
But what do you I get it, and the inside job, but what do you do with the shit that you stole? There's
Right. Who's gonna
these
buy the Mona
Napoleonic era
Lisa?
trinkets. Like, where are you gonna get rid of them? Like,
Yeah, but
somebody buy it.
and you know what it is, bro? It's like the elite rich that like
Yeah.
nobody knows about rich. You know what I mean? Like those people that have like, T-Rex skulls as their fucking dining room table or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I
They
mean,
get whatever they want. They
I'm with you. But if you bought it, it's not like you can hide it. You know what I mean? Like you steal an iPad, it's encrypted or whatever. You could sell it and people could change it, and it's just an iPad, right?
Right.
You got like some necklace like Napoleon's wife wore. It's only one of those. Like,
Right, right. But
you can't
dude,
show it
but
to anybody.
I'm sure there's a black market for that. I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sure there
Just like
is. Yeah.
the first knucklehead that bought an anaconda in Florida didn't want it anymore and threw it in the
A
fucking
python.
Everglades, and now they're overrun with the python. Yeah, yeah, like those
Yeah.
things. I mean, yeah. Yeah. But didn't they catch them? They caught those guys, the Louvre guys. I thought they caught them.
Did they? I don't
Yeah,
know.
I think they
I need to
caught
look
them.
it up.
Check it out. Yeah, check it out. I thought they caught them.
It kind of it kind of disappeared.
Probably went to the pawn shop.
Yeah. They
The,
hooked
the,
up with the gynecologist doctor.
hey, can you film us robbing the Louvre?
Yeah, exactly. They stole jewels worth about 102 million with the daylight heist. Most of the stolen items remain missing. Law
Oh,
enforcement has made multiple arrests. Jewel
so
heist,
they're
3
not
are
going to rat.
released, 2 more charged. Yeah.
Oh, so they didn't catch these guys. They released some. Then they ain't the guys. But
Yeah. I don't
somebody
know.
else said like some museum curator here from New York City said, it's why would you have all of that stuff in one room? Like they should have spread it. It should be spread out, or something like a $12 million necklace should have maybe been put in a safe at night and taken out every morning. I mean, who's running the show over
Yeah.
there?
They're saying that I don't know if they formally charged anybody. They're saying they weren't like, that movie Ocean's 11, like some like
Yeah,
high
yeah,
tech
yeah.
crime ring. They were just a bunch of knuckleheads from like northern Paris that just knew
Yeah,
some
they
people.
broke the door. That's
Yeah.
all they did was bust the door. Yeah, well, yeah, there
Yeah.
was no high tech. They weren't. That's what I mean. I didn't does that shit even exist? Like, I mean, Ocean's 11, all those movies were cool, but all those lasers and all that, I mean, does that exist?
It
Not that I
exists, but they didn't have anything there. They said they didn't even have cameras around in the inside, you know?
that's
I
great.
whatever.
What's if
You
there's
get
no
what you
security
deserve, you
system?
know?
Right, right, right.
Right.
I mean,
I'm wondering
there's cameras everywhere.
if they even knew that, if they knew there was
What do
no
you mean?
cameras there. Like,
I don't
if
know.
the guys that robbed it knew there was no cameras or they just didn't give a shit. What it didn't
Yeah,
seem
I
like they
mean,
planned it out too
especially
well.
everybody just wears those backlavas and just your eyes are showing. What difference does it make how many cameras you got? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's like,
Yeah.
but if it's like here, like in the States, I mean, on every corner you're on camera, especially in New York, they can track you all the way from
Oh, the
your
cameras
building to
all
wherever you're
over.
going,
You couldn't
you know?
possibly get away with anything. I mean, in most places now there's cameras everywhere. Yeah.
I mean, they put up speed cameras in my neighborhood in the Bronx on Broadway. These things are going off like you're snapping your fingers, dude. Snap, snap, 'cause nobody, and they're every like 200, every 2 blocks. Yeah, it's crazy.
I don't know, man. I'm always like, um, looking and thinking that, oh, there's gonna be like, seeing where there's cameras at. Not that I'm doing something wrong. It's just that you're looking up, you're like, oh shit, there's a camera
Yeah,
there. You know what I mean?
right, right.
And you can't
Yeah, they're
you can't
everywhere.
even
I mean, in New York City,
yeah,
they are everywhere.
yeah.
Yeah,
Did you
I
We
know.
were talking about this crap and pythons and stuff, but did you see a while back that dude and his son that was stung to death by murder hornets?
Yes, yes, doing zip
Yes.
lining.
Yeah. Yeah, they
What?
were out there ziplining and these freaking murder hornets like attacked them. They were in
Right.
like Laos, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, Laos.
Yeah.
Let's go there for vacation. Laos,
No way, man. Well, the guy
dude.
lived over there. He was some kind of
Yeah,
head
he
of a
was an
school, a
executive.
private school over there. Yeah. I don't know, buddy.
I
At
mean,
least we don't got to worry about murder
murder
hornets here.
hornets, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking,
I don't even
I
want to
mean,
get stung
I
by
don't think,
regular hornets.
bro. I hate them things. I hate them. I was. It's funny. I was talking about when was I talking about with you with the mud wasps when I had my house when we first bought a house. I'm
Yeah.
mowing my lawn and I feel something sting my leg, and I look down. There was a hole in the ground. These things come. Hundreds of these things come out of the ground. They were called mud wasps. I never heard of them. What the fuck
Yeah.
do I know about mud wasps? But oh my! So I think I told you I got some black tape to tape the lawnmower on and just let it sail across. It ran across on the other side and picked it up on the other end while it went over to mud wasps. But little did I know, mud wasps also have an outdoor, and it came out the other fucking side. Started
Yeah,
stinging
those
me.
things are brutal
But that's
because they
what's
can
bad about wasps. Don't die after they sting you; they just keep
no, they
stinging
can
you.
sting you
Not
multiple
like a
times.
bee. Right, right.
Oh,
Yeah.
I hate
Good
those
news.
things.
Yeah, it was a good
They
time.
have
I
no
hate them.
good
I hate them.
good purpose.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd seen a video of this guy, and it looked like they were like redneck dudes, and the guy got, he's like, I don't know if this is a good idea, and he has like a bandana over his face and a cowboy hat on. He's going up like an 8 foot ladder, and this nest looked like a football hanging off the bottom of a tree. So this guy thinks he's going to put a bag over it and like cinch it tight. Meanwhile, as soon as he starts going up the ladder, bro, these things are fucking coming out. You know the way. And these are hornets. They're not. They
Yeah.
weren't bees. He goes. Not only he goes to lift the bag up, as he tilts it, he hits the fucking bag. He hits the nest. The thing falls, hits on the ground, and explodes. And now all you see is the dudes with the cameras. Just fucking. You just hear like, and they're just running away from the guy. And all you hear is the guy screaming in the background. I mean, he didn't have like a bee suit on,
Yeah.
like, yeah. Oh, I hate those fucking things. Yeah. Yellow
No, no
jackets,
good,
no
man.
good use.
Yeah.
Except when you're
No,
trying to have a soda or a cocktail outside of the place. The one fucking yellow jacket in the whole neighborhood is hovering over your tree.
we're getting stung on my mouth. One of them landed on like
Dude,
coffee
I
cup outside doing something.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just don't,
yeah. Well,
mess with any murder hornets,
remember when
yellow
dude,
jackets,
remember
or
we have
wasps.
to use remember we used to have to work the Friday after Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Remember in the union when we used to have to work the Friday that sucked ass,
Nobody did anything.
especially when we were no, but you still had to get up, you know what I mean? It still sucked, especially
I
when you
mean,
were
everybody
younger.
knew. Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
a
it's
lost day.
that's
It was done. It was done. But yeah, to all our great listeners, to my boys in the
yeah.
Bronx, we love you all, and
Later, skulls.